There's a new project in Bedford, the Bedford River Valley Park, and today is an event to attract the attention of the public and to ask for their support. Guy, can you tell us what today is all about?
Sure. It's all about getting people involved in Bedford River Valley Park, and first of all telling them about what's the many great things that have happened over the last 3 or 4 years, because there's a lot has happened. But really today is going into the future to ask for people to put their name forwards to say, I'm prepared to support it in some way or another, and that might just be talking positively about it as if it's going to happen.
First seeing the plans for the park and the excitement about just looking at the plans and the scale of the plans, and we actually go to the area and have a look round, you realise how large it is.
So, Mr. Mayor, why is this event important for Bedford and the whole of the project?
Well, I think Bedford River Valley Park is important because it's 3.5 square miles of forest and leisure facilities that we can really develop right next to Bedford town. It stretches all the way to the Marston Vale as well, so we can pick up them across the Marston Vale. So I think it's important for the biosphere, the economy, the ecology of the area, and it's a great way to restore a bit of land that's actually been currently used for mineral extraction.
Tell us a bit about the Bedford River Valley Park concept.
I can. It's huge. That's one of the main messages I'd like people to really get on board, because it's nearly 900 hectares, it's over 2.5 square miles of land, and it's really close to Bedford. It includes Priory Country Park, that a lot of people know, but it extends right out to Willington along the River Great Ouse. It's flat, it's been affected by sand and gravel extraction over the years, so it's almost like a clean sheet of paper. Whilst there's lots of complications, lots of challenges, things are already happening. So with the Priory is fantastic. Loads of people already like Priory. The Marston Vale Trust, for whom I work, bought the Grange Estate, which is another big area of land near Willington, and we've been putting in new cycleways. We're doing some habitat works on the riverbanks. So stuff is happening for you to see now.
Clearly, delivering the entire park and its entirety is a long-term project, but we can make progress and we can make it happen.
Because it's so big, it doesn't have to be one kind of park. It's big enough to be a park for wildlife, and it will have beautiful quiet spots where people can't get to, where otters and water voles will enjoy living. But also, it's big enough to have visitor centre, cafe, live music. Yeah, what the public really want is somewhere to hang out, take the kids, buy an ice cream of a sunny afternoon in summer, but also somewhere to go in the winter. And so surface paths are important. But it's got a trunk road right through the middle of it. It's land that's been affected by gravel extraction, so it's not pristine, or some of it isn't pristine. So we are still talking about the possibility of noisy things happening, like motorsport, shooting, all sorts of things like that could happen, and there is a real demand for that kind of pursuit if it's managed sensitively and done properly.
Pete, can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Yeah, I was born and bred in Bedford. I've been to 2 Olympics rowing for the British team, so I'm very, very keen to see the rowing lake and the sports lake come to fruition.
So how important will it be for sport then in Bedford, this project?
It'll be a major facility for sport, and not just rowing. It'll be for straight line canoeing and triathlon as well.
What do you think of the plans so far then?
Well, the final plan is obviously still to be worked up after public consultation, but we've certainly got a plan that we feel is the best it can be. It benefits the whole of the community. It's not just about producing a sports lake, but there's lots of community benefits as well.
It's going to be a fantastic project, but we really, really need support, and we need people, a body of people to say, yeah, we want it to happen. If we get that, we'll be able to get the money to make it happen.
Okay, and if that happens then, it will really put Bedford on the map in terms of tourist attraction for waterways, wildlife, would you say?
I would say that, yeah. Because it's much bigger than any park in Bedfordshire currently, people will travel to it. They'll want to come for perhaps rowing, but also canoeing, kayaking is going to be big, hopefully. But also, it'll be a place where you can really feel, I think, lost in a bit of a wilderness, but just a stone's throw from where we are now, at the Bedford Town Centre. So a real special place.